Happy Thursday. Hello. How are you tonight? So glad that you're here. I thought I had my, hang on one second. So let me know when you're here. Sometimes the comments take a minute to pop into the feed. And there, hi Diana. Very good. Okay, I can see. Hi Linda. Perfect, perfect. How is everybody? Thank you for joining me. If you're just hopping on here, let me know that you are joining us and where you're joining us from. If you're new, let us know. We have folks that come back, come every Thursday. I try to be here every single Thursday at 7 o'clock, unless we have a holiday, and then I fix that a little bit. Hey, Marcia. Let me see, get my comments going here. Perfect. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good holiday, Thanksgiving, and lots of food. Ours was wonderful. I feel like I'm still off because of the holiday weekend for some reason, but anyway, just my name is Barb. If you're just joining me for the first time, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan, and would love to hear from you. So make sure that you leave me a comment. If you found me on YouTube, thank you for joining, and give me a comment. Give me a thumbs up, and subscribe so that when I upload new videos, you'll get that notification. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining. All right. Well, I have some projects, and as you know, we're getting to the wire on having what we need for our gifts and parties and mailing things, all that good stuff. So I have a couple projects tonight that I hope will be easy things, for you to make, and you could use those in some way. I know I plan to. I've got a few things going on. So anyway, hi Nancy, I see you just popped in here. I have a few things to show you. So if you're watching on YouTube or in the replay, and you don't want to see my couple classes here and some fun home decor and information that's going on, you can fast forward to get to the projects. However, I think you'll like what you see. So I am going to go ahead and turn you down. I am going to, I've got you on my phone here, and I thought I had this muted too, but apparently I don't. So one second. There we go. Okay. Now I think I've got it. Okay. Let me turn you down and show you what's going on, okay? Let's see. Let's put that over here. Get to the right camera there. There we go. How's everybody? Those of you that follow my website, you do see that I shared that there was a last chance sale going on. I have the paper right here, but it's so tiny. What I did is I went through the catalog. I'm not going to take the time right now, but I did go through the catalog and mark what's actually going away, what is going to reappear in next winter's catalog, and what else. And also things that you can still get after this it's going to be a carryover, okay? So I'm not going to go through all that, but make sure that there are some things that are 50% off, up to 50% off, and lots of dies that you don't get it. Some of the things might come back, but they're not going to come back in a bundle. Right now they're in a bundle. So there's that, the first thing I wanted to share. The second thing is to remind you that the exclusive items right here for the Eden's Garden, now whether you buy the stamp set and dies or not, okay, this paper is beautiful. And then you have this cotton paper, which is something new. And these gems are adorable. These are really different than anything that we have. So if those are something that you're interested in, grab those up, even if you don't care for the stamp set, if it's not your thing, you know. So just wanted to share that, and I am going to use some of this product tonight in our projects for the designer paper and the cotton paper. So those are a couple things there. Next I want to share, let me move these over out of the way, find a spot, there we go. Next I want to tell you about, there's a little video clip, and I also put a link in the description area that you can go to my website and event page and RSVP for this class. But real quick, I'm going to show you the cards, and then I also have another one I'm going to offer you here in the next week. But this is one of the cards, and this does go flat to mail in an envelope. Here is another, and this is my Sentiments Only class. Gorgeous colors and little things that you have to enhance the card by only using the one stamp set. And there you go, one more. I love this one too. And this one you get to see the inside of the paper. So those are the items on the class. The class is $28. You will get a variety package of 6x6 paper. You'll get some gems and ribbons and the kits to make, I think 2 of each of these cards, right? Yes, 2 of each of these cards, so 10 cards. All right. Let me show you this beautiful home decor piece that I did. Hi, Jan. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining. All right, I want to show you guys this. My ring light shows up there. Let me see. I think I can get it to where. All right, so what I'm going to show you is I created this beautiful. It's just gorgeous, and I have these little twinkle lights there. Turn it on if I can get my hands to it. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off here so you can see it better. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? This is an 8x8 frame. And I just wanted to share that. This is a special project that I'll be doing with my team, but it's gorgeous. And this stamp set right here that has the little sentiments, winter, when it's cold outside, but thoughts of you to keep me warm. I just love this. But how do you like that? I think it's gorgeous. Anyway, hopefully you guys could do some fun things like that. We can do more than cards, you know. So I'm going to turn this light back on, and we're going to start our first project. All right. Where can I put this beauty? Okay, right there with the rest of the stuff. Oh no, I'm going to use that. Okay. Okay, ready? So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to use some of our product. Let me grab my catalog right behind me here. And, you know, if you got the paper pumpkin kit, in that kit there were these cute, cute bags. So you could use those bags, or when I get to the page, and I should have had it marked, but I didn't. Oh, here they are, right there. Okay? These bags are awesome that we have in our catalog. You see who else has joined us. Thank you, Gian. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. Wish I was on your team just to make that frame piece. Gian, I can come up with a price and I can send you everything. Now, you would have to have the stamp set and the dies in order to make the class. So, but yeah, if you're interested, send me a private message. We'll talk, okay? I just haven't come up with a price for it. And the paper is on back order. That's the other thing that's crazy, is that paper, it's not back ordered. Sorry, we don't have back orders anymore. What we have is not orderable. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, reminder that you need a frame. Oh, okay. Well, Lynn, yeah, I have a limited supply of frames, so I'll talk to you about that too. But anyway, let's get back to the project. We're going to use these bags right here, number 9. They are the printed gusseted cellophane bags, and they're $7 for 25. and what we're going to use that for one of our projects. And if you got the paper pumpkin, hi Shar, thank you for sharing. If you got the paper pumpkin kit this month, there are bags in there with the snowman and the trees and the packages. And oh my gosh, some of the alternate projects that I've seen with the kit, you guys, I love them. I mean, I love that kit. Too bad. I mean, it's sold out, so that's why I'm not sharing more about that kit, because you can't purchase it. It's all sold out. But Paper Pumpkin, you want to subscribe. If that's something fun that you've seen and want to subscribe, go to my website and you can subscribe right there. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you. We're going to use those bags, so let me just grab all the things we need right over here. We're going to be using Real Red and Soft Suede. We are going to be using those fun bags, printed gusseted bags. They're 3x9 is the size. And we are going to use the Encircled in Warmth. Now this is the stamp set that I'm going to show you a little, a last minute little fun class that I'm going to offer that I can get out right away if you are interested. But I'm going to show you that later on. But this is the set that you'll need for that class. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fill a little bag, and I found some of the Ghirardelli Hot Cocoa Mix, the peppermint, these fun little Santa hat chocolates, and a candy cane. Okay, so we're going to use this little bag of our goodies, so I'm going to set that over here to the side. And let's see, what I've done, did you guys know that we have 3x3 envelopes to make fun little note cards to go in packages that you send instead of a large card, just fun little note cards to put in lunch boxes, whatever, you know. But anyway, we have the 3x3 envelopes, and I don't have them open, so I'm going to open it right now because we're going to use one. And we're going to make our card to go inside. Now, some of the last minute products is, so just get an envelope out of there. Some of the products that we have that's going to be, let's see, I don't bring it over here, but this one is the Heartwarming Hugs designer paper. We have used this a few times, and this is coming back. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Carol. Welcome, you guys. But we're going to use this paper here. I love this paper. I was so happy that it came back because it's good traditional colors. Hi, Linda Bailey. And that's what we're going to use. So, here's our little note card. And this is just a piece of basic white that is 2 and, I have it as 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Well, basically, let's do this. It's 5 1/2. 5 1/2. It should be 5 1/2 by 2 7/8. That's what I have. Then just fold it in half, okay? And that gives you the 2 7/8 to go nicely in the envelope, okay? See that? It's going to go, bring it up closer, see how it just fits in there nicely. And I've cut this piece of white. Now, I've also, so let's go ahead and stamp first, okay? So let me grab my stamp set here and a block, and what did I do with it? Right here. So I am going to use Warm Christmas Wishes because doesn't hot cocoa make you feel toasty and warm? Isn't that great? Hi, Elaine. Welcome. So I am going to use Warm Christmas Wishes. And I am actually going to do this in the soft suede because after all, it is a hot cocoa packet. And I'm going to ink that up. Now, you know what, I did say we were going to use Real Red, but I think that's because I was thinking I was going to stamp it in red. I changed my mind at the last minute for the soft suede. That's the reason we got 2 of them here. All right, so let's just stamp that right here. And I have my layering circle dies, and I'm going to just turn around really quick and run this through the die machine. I might be up high enough tonight that I could bring the die machine over here. Usually I'm pretty low, and it's harder to run it through the machine, because let's see here. I don't think I've really showed this much, but when you're running through the dies, you need 2 plate 3s and plate 2 along with your base plate. If I can, let's see here, if I can grab this. Your plate 1, your plate 2, and both of your 3s. Okay? So, put that down first. Lay down what you're going to cut out, and find my circle die here, which slid underneath. And I wanted to stamp first so that I can fit this perfectly around our saying here. Let me get that. I think it looks pretty good. Yep. And then you take your top and make your sandwich. Okay. Hold that down, and then you just push it through and start rolling it. And once you get it through the rollers, you grab up at the top here where my hand's at, and you just keep rolling, and that cuts out your circle. Now if you have circle punches, they work perfectly fine too, but look at that, it turned out perfect. Alright, let's move this out of the way, and again, that's the circle, layering circles. Take that out of there before and I'm going to have you guys have you tell me which way we should do this, okay? So here is my little card. I have cut a piece of the designer paper, and it's going to fit where I have just a little bit of that white around the outside. Or I have used the circle, and then this will go inside there. So tell me which way we should do it. Should we use the scalloped circle, or should we use the square? Tell me what you think. I know which one I'm thinking, but you guys tell me what you think. It's warm in North Carolina, Elaine. That's wonderful. It's still cold here. My hands are actually cold. I have my heater on tonight. Which one do you think, guys? I'm looking for the comments, and they aren't moving. There we go. Scallop. I have one for the scallop, one for the square. Here's the scallop again. I'll show you that again. So we got the layered circles. Square, square, square. Okay. Hi, Beverly. Okay, looks like the square is the winner, so it has the majority. So we're going to go with the square. So let's go ahead and do that. So, and look at the other side. Isn't that pretty? But it doesn't, it messes with my little stripes on my peppermint packet. So that's the reason I like the red with the little dots. Okay, so we're going to add this right here. If I can get it on there straight. I can't see what I'm doing here. Oh, that's stuck pretty well. Darn it. Gosh, I hate when that happens. Alright, we're going to try this again. Alright, Barb. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Beautiful. There we go. See how pretty that is now? It's even all the way around. And let's go ahead, and this little guy, I'm just going to put it flat because it's a nice, sweet little note card. So nothing big and fancy, but ooh, look at that chocolate and red. So hot chocolate with peppermint, making you think that way, right? Yep, I actually did get it off finally, Beverly. Thank you for that tip. Okay, so there we go. Super simple, easy. Put your little note in there, and you're ready to go. All right. Now, let's see here. You know what would be fun? I could take this and tape the back. I could use my circle after all and cut it out. You know how you, instead of licking it, I could tape that down. Just something fun, right? All right, let's take this, and what we can do is that right there. Now, if you don't want to use the envelopes and you want to show your pretty, your little note card, take this, bring it in, and let's just put it in the back like that on the back side. Okay, there we are. Oops, my little candy hat kind of got There we are. And let's see what we have. Let's, this ribbon, I thought I had the sheer ribbon here. I guess not. So we're just going to use this red one. This one is actually, I believe this one is in the main catalog, but the sheer ribbon, darn, I thought I had that over here, and that's the one I want. Well, I'm going to get it because that's the one I want. I want you to see, I want the sheer to really show through there. So here we go. Just at my fingertips. I just had to move out of screen a second. All right. Makes you hungry, Beverly? I really do like peppermint mocha. You still can't settle on your Christmas card there, Linda? Oh boy. All right, I like the sheer, so that's what we're going with. All right, so how easy. Now, I did fold this little top down a little bit, but anyway, I just wanted to show you this cute little gift idea. If you've got several things that you have to give, you know, just a little treat for your coworkers, for people that that just might stop in to see you during the holidays. You know, it's just a fun little treat to have. The Santa hats, yes, those are just Hershey Kisses, and they have them in the Santa hats right now. Isn't that fun? All right, so let's do this. Come on here. There we go. I'm going to put a bow on it, and we'll be done with this one little project. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. All right, grab those scissors. And there is our first little gift giving idea. Not expensive, just cute, and look at that. So fun, right? All right, so there's one. So let's put these, move these things for our next project. And yeah, we've got Christmas coming up here real quick. And so I just thought that we would do these couple projects for our holiday projects. So let me grab that. There we go. Okay, let's move these out of the way and go on to the next little project I have. Oh, before I do that, well, no, we'll wait. I'll wait. Let's do some more projects. Okay, here's another fun idea that I found these at, I believe it was Costco. They're the yummy dark chocolate Milano cookies, and they're nice and small to do another little treat thing, like I just did. Where did I find the hot chocolate packets? Linda, I believe I got these at Target. I think I'm pretty sure that I got in there. They have a bunch of individual packets of the Ghirardelli flavors. So, yeah, Target. I'm pretty sure that that's where I got Black Friday shopping. Target's one of our main stops. And, yeah, they had some great stuff. Okay. So, our next little project, we're going to look at making a little box for these Milano cookies. Now, how many of us don't love these yummy cookies? So, what I have, a couple things. I have a piece of 6x6, and again, this is the Heartwarming Hugs paper, and 6x6, and let me grab my cutter here behind me, because we got to do some scoring. So we're going to make a box, but we got to do some scoring. So what are we going to do? We need to, and how did I do this? I actually measured how long I needed it to be, and then how deep. So I measured here, here, and here, and that's how deep I need it. All right. So basically, we need to, I have my cheater over here, and we're going to make this cute little box, but I need to score two sides at 2 inches. All right, let me move this little package out of the way. So we're going to, the lighter color is the scoring tool, okay? I'm kind of upside down here. I consider where you pull out where you can pull this out, I consider that to be my, the top up, you know, here, and this is the bottom, but this works fine. So let's go here. Gonna go to my number 2 inch over here, and I'm gonna take my scoring blade and make sure that I don't press too hard because I don't want to rip the paper, which it sounded like I kind of did. All right, and then I'm gonna turn it completely opposite side and do 2 inches on the other side, okay? Don't want to go too hard. Now I'm going to lift this back up, and then the other 2 sides I'm going to do 1 inch. So 1 inch, and then total opposite side 1 inch. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to put my box together. So I'm done with this. Trying to read the comments here. Okay. Perfect. Scalloped circle. Oh, you know what, Lynn? I don't know if there must be a big delay for you. That's crazy. Anyway, here's what we need to do. I've got these done, so I am going to score my lines. So one side's 1 inch. Remember, opposite sides 1 inch here, 1 inch here. And then 2 inch on here and 2 inch here. Okay? Whenever you're making a box, you will always cut opposite sides. So I am going to, let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and cut on right here and up to the score line. So I'm just cutting up to that score line, turning it around and cutting up to that score line. There we go. Okay, and now I'm ready to put my box together, okay? But before I do that, one of the things that will help putting this together is doing a little angle on your sides. So you come in with a little bit of an angle. Let's see if you can make sure I'm up the right way. And just clip that right there, okay? And then same thing over here. I'm going to turn it this way though, so I can... It's easier for me if I come from the bottom to the score line. That makes it just makes it easier for me. For whatever reason, it just does. Okay, so see how I've got that now? It's a little bit of a space there. So that's what I need to do. So let me just do this really quick. This one, if I can get up there. Getting stuck. There we go. And I'll just wing it on this side instead of turning it around. Okay, there we go. Just have to get my fingers out of the way. All right, now I've got that. So now we're ready to put it together. All right, I want the stripes on I want the stripes to show. So I need to be the opposite way here, okay? All right. Now I'm going to go ahead, instead of using my adhesive, I am going to use the glue. Going to use the green glue. All right. And so what I'm going to do are these 2 pieces, they're not going to be the 2 inches. They're going to come and meet here. And then same thing over here. This comes up. And then this is going to come in and meet on the side. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to put some adhesive right here and right there. Closer to the edge. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring these up. This is the tedious part. But basically, just bring that up so that you're matching the sides. It's hard to do, trying to hold it up so you can see in the camera here. And that's the reason I wanted to use the green glue also, because I got a little bit of lead time, give time there, or lead time, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, when you put those up together, they butt right up together, and it makes for your nice little box. Okay, so let's just do some glue over here on this one. It's easier once you get one side done, so you can see where to put your glue. Like I can go a little, there we go, just like that. See that? All right, let's bring this in. Bring it up to the score line, and just so that it's matching up to make our box. I know I've said this before, but actually doing Stampin' Up! Has made me a better do math better, I guess, is what I want to say. It makes me, the math is better. Let's see here. Are you guys all still here? Because I still look like I'm live, and I'm on the page. So, yeah. Okay. Hopefully you guys are still with me. Where did you find, because the last thing I saw was Lynn's comment. All right. Well, there's our box. I'm going to keep going. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do our lid, okay? Now, I took it, I did one, here's one lid, and I did not scallop the edges. I took the dies, and I scalloped the edges, the edge dies. I can't think of the edge dies. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's got, no, I take that back. I did not. I took this out of a different one. This is not, oh wait, here it is. Is this it? Nope, that's my layering circles. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. I can't think of what it is, which one this is, and let me see if I laid it right here in my pile, and I did not. Oh, hand pen. That's it. It's the hand pen stamp set to give me these nice little scallops. I did those after I did the scoring. So basically what I did here is I just scored 1 inch on all sides. 1 inch, scored 1 inch here, 1 inch here, here, and here, just like we did the box. Then I took my die and I laid that as close to the edge as I could so I could get that pretty scallop. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this just like we did before. And again, you do the opposite sides. So I am going to come into here. I can't see my score line very well. There we go. I can see it if I turn it sideways. Okay, so I'm just going to come right up to that score crossing and then turn it to the opposite side and come right up to that score crossing, just like that. Now, I am going to go ahead and let me see here. What do I want to do? We are going to go ahead and take just a sliver off of these longer pieces where I just cut. And again, this always causes it to fold just a little bit better. See how there's just a tiny gap there? Made my math better also. I'm glad somebody else feels the same way I do. It really did, because math was not my strong point for sure. And but this has, you know, because you got to learn the quarters, the eighths, all that fun stuff. I'm glad you guys are still here. Thank you so much for responding to me. I was getting a little nervous there for a minute. Okay, so now I'm just going to score all of these, or fold these in, and you can take your bone folder and get a nice crisp fold when you're making these. And I'm just being lazy, you guys. I'm sorry. But my stuff is right over here to the side. Okay, so let's put this together. Now here's the trick. In this piece, I think I forgot to tell you guys. I think this is 4 by, let me get my ruler here. So this is going to be 4 by, I think it was 4 by 5 1/4. Nope, it was 6 by 5 1/4. That's what this was before I cut the scallops off. Okay, 6 by 5 1/4. Now, here's the trick to make sure that your lid fits on your box correctly. What you're going to do is you are going to put your glue. I want my lid to be, I want this to be the outside. You're going to put your glue right here, just a little bit. Let's make sure that I'm doing this correctly. I want that on the inside. Oh, yeah, see, I'm glad I checked. because I want it on this side. All right, so let me get some glue on here. And I'm not going to come all the way over to my score line. Come on. There we go. I don't want it all the way to my score line. And the reason for that is when you put your lid together, you're going to come over and you're going to leave. I'm going to come way close. Let's see if you can see. I am going to leave a little bit of space, just a little. I'm not going to come right flush to the edge because I want this to fit on top of my box. And because if you do it all the way to the edge, it's not going to fit on your box well. Okay, your lid won't fit very well. So there's that. All right, so let's do the other side, and we're almost done. So that is the trick. Okay, don't go all the way to the edge. You don't want to get your glue all the way over here. You want to leave a little bit of space and leave a little bit a slight angle, and maybe an 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch. I mean, really, just a sliver. But you're going to do that on all four sides. And then let's come up to this one and get this done here. Okay, so let's get some glue on here. Bring that up. And you can see how fast this glue will dry, which is fabulous. You just have to pinch it for a second so that it really starts soaking into the paper. Okay, got that one. And my last one, let me get it on the right side here so that I am good to go. A little bit of glue there. All right. I know that we've done this in our team's meetings before, but this was something that I had learned I don't know, from someone quite some time ago. I don't remember who, but I'm very thankful for it. You know, then you don't have to come up with different, what do I want to say, figure out all these other measurements. So, here's our box, and here's our lid, and guess what? Barb did it wrong. Oh my gosh. I was supposed to score it. Don't you guys love real handmade things, you know? And this is what happens. And I made it already. I was supposed to score this. I was supposed to cut this down or something because I did not score it right. Anyway, let me see here. Let me see. I hope you guys are laughing with me, not at me. All right, so that's 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. So I was right. It should be 4 inches by 4, 5, 6. It should be 4 by 6. See, I knew there was a 4 in my head for some reason. Hi, Pam. Oh, thanks for sharing. Okay, so all that goodness with my beautiful scallops for, I'll have to make another lid and make another box to fit this size. All right, well, here we go. We've made our lid. Pretend it's the right size now. But yeah, look at it's going to fit on here perfect when you get the right measurement. And you do those little tiny little sliver spots like I told you, all right? But there you are. There is our box. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the pros get confused. You got that right, girlfriend. But look at this. This just fits in there so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And then throw in some of those little Santa hats or something else, and there you go. Now, the reason I had that other ribbon, that other red ribbon, is because I thought that would be really pretty on here. So, but I will tell you that sheer ribbon is going to be retiring. So, if you like the sheer ribbon, make sure that you grab up some of that. Let's just do a pretty little bow on here. And of course, you can make a tag, use our tag dies, all kinds of fun things. There we go. Get that pretty bow on there. And there is our second project. Okay, get my little thing there. So, pretty little gift. All right. I hope you guys can understand my scallops are overrated. Yeah, they sure are, Nancy. But yeah, hey, I did it fine last night, but I don't know what I was thinking. I should have cut that down before I had done everything else. So there we go. All right, now that I'm all flustered because of my mistake, but there we are, and we are going to go ahead and show you the fun fold card, okay? So let me just grab things out of the way. But there's two quick ideas, and you know what, I'll actually post the right measurements. I'll go back in my description and post the right measurements in there for you guys. But how cute are these two things, you know, for cute little gift ideas. Okay, so now we're going to do the fun fold card, and I hope that you will like this. It was, I thought it was super cute, and I'm trying to think of who shared this, what demonstrator I saw this from. Oh, what is her name? I can't think of her name. It might come to me. You know how that is. When you get to my age, sometimes it takes a minute, but it finally gets there, right? Okay, so we are going to use some of this cotton paper that I had shared earlier, and we're going to use a stamp set that is in the main catalog called Prized Peony. My light is kind of in the way there, isn't it? Prized Peony. This is the one we're using. So let me grab my pieces, all my things. So here and here. Here's the designer paper we're using from the Eden's Garden, which is a limited edition. It won't be available after December. It's not in the mini catalog that you guys will see. Now, the stamp set and dies, Eden's Garden, is there, but not the papers, excuse me. So one side is just a design. Oh my goodness, I got the hiccups. And the other side has these gold, it's a specialty paper. So, hi Shar. All right, let me grab those. And then next, what do we need here? I'm going to grab my little box of all these goodies. We are going to use it's stuck on there, soft succulent, and I think it's Blushing Bride is the other color. So let me just got all my goodies here in my little basket to keep me organized. Soft succulent, Blushing Bride, correct, and then all my stamps that I'm going to need here. Alright, we're also going to show you a little tip and trick with this punch right here. Don't know that I've showed that to you before. And then we're going to use this ribbon. It is the shimmer ribbon, the gold shimmer ribbon. And it is in the main catalog. Okay, so what are we going to do first? I need to grab this because we are going to be stamping off of the paper. And if I can get these over here, get in the screen for you. Prized Peony. We have not used Prized Peony very much. We're going to start out with the Blushing Bride, you guys. Okay. And, cute box. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me turn this way so I have more space. There we go. Make sure I'm staying in the screen here. We are going to start out, and we're going to stamp using this flower right here. Okay, and let me tell you the measurements before I get going here so I don't forget. So I have one piece of basic white is 8 inches by 3 inches. We're going to be stamping on that. Oh goodness, there we go. And then I have, where's my piece? Oh, we have a piece of basic white that is 11 by 4 1/4 and scored at 5 1/2. And then I have, you can do 2 at a time, but I have the corner piece of the designer paper, which is 5 1/4 by, I believe, 4. Yeah, it's 5 1/4 by 4, and then it's sliced at an angle from point to point, okay, so that you get 2 out of 1 paper. Now on the cotton paper, we're going to be using that, and that's basically going to be a 4 by, this one's too big, but it's going to be a 4 by 5 1/4. I got my cutter right behind me here. Let's grab that really quick and cut this off. Oh, better move this or I'll be getting color on my paper here. Alright, so let's take this, and it's very thin, so this needs to be, oh my gosh, okay, let's go this way. 5 1/4. So, go up to my 5 1/4. I'm not sure why I didn't have this already pre-cut, you guys. I do apologize. Normally I try to have all my little kit pieces ready for you. Alright, 5 1/4 by 4. So let's just go right to the 4, hold that down. And again, this is very flyaway paper, so that's why I'm kind of holding it extra. There we go. It cuts really nice though, like super easy. Alright, 4 by 5 1/4. And next, sorry, I had to get a drink. Those hiccups were killing me. I don't even know if they're going to be gone. Oh, we need the cutter for one more thing, because this is a special fold. So, we're going to use this cutter, and because I have an angle piece here, I need to cut this piece at an angle. So, let's see here. I want this to be, making sure I cut this the right way. Okay, so I want this cut from this point to my score line. So I've got to shift over to the side here. So I've got my point in the groove here in the cutting section, and opening, I guess is what you say, and then I have the score blade here, and then I'm just going to slice that off. So basically, I'm going to end up with this right here, okay? And you can save this piece. We'll save this for what we need to stamp and use our punch. Okay, I do believe I'm done with the cutter finally, for sure, for real this time. All right. So next, we're going to go to our stamping. We're going to stamp on this piece right here, and I have my paper underneath because we are going to go off the page a little bit with our Blushing Bride. So ink that up well, and I'm going to take this, and how do I want this to be? Maybe I'm going to stamp this kind of right there. Okay, full strength. And then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to stamp it again, second generation, I guess you would say. So now I'm going to take this, stamp it off, and I want to just stamp this kind of the second color. I don't want it to be dark. And can you see what I'm doing here? It's coming out, let me see here. Can you see on the, there we go, see, it's going to give you kind of a design in the background, but I want the one flower to, you know, kind of stand out more. But basically what I've done is I've got my whole sheet has the flower on there, because our saying is going to go right here, so I don't need to do anything there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take the soft succulent, if I can get a hold of that, there we go. We're going to take the soft succulent, and we are going to use this fun little, there, I don't know how well you can see the design, but we're going to use that, and I'm going to just kind of go around on the flowers a little bit. Let me move this over here. So I'm going to ink it up with soft succulent, stamp off, and then I'm just going to kind of, actually I think I need to go twice. And I'm just going to put this design kind of in between the flowers so that it has a little bit of the green in there. And I know this will show up much better when I do it's hard to tell It's very light. It is supposed to be very light. I don't want it very dark at all. I want it just to be very subtle in that soft succulent. All right, so I'm going to take that scrap that I used, and let's see here, we're going to use So Sorry for Your Loss, and that's going to get inked up, and let's see, I'm going to use that punch, so I'm going to stamp it right there, full strength, and then I'm not done with that yet. All right, punch, here you are. All right, so let's take this punch, and I might have to cut, I got to cut this little tip off here. There we go. So I'm going to come in with the punch, and I am going to punch this up towards the top. See how I'm up towards the top there? So I'm going to punch that so that it's toward the top, and punch that out. Okay, now here's a trick for you. I want this to be smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with this piece, and I'm going to slide it back in here. You got to get it right in the little groove. And if you can't get it that way, you can come in like this and then grab it. Or you can take a piece of scrap. Let me show you how to do this. Just going to take a piece of scrap. I'm going to grab my adhesive over here and just put a little bit on the end. And let's see, I got to go this way. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've given myself a little more hand room and to get this in here. So let's slide this in. It does work, you guys, and it's worth it. Wait till you see the end, the finished product. But the trick is to get it right in the in between so that I can punch this again. And I can't come in the normal way because you don't want to punch off what you've already stamped. Oh my gosh, this never takes this long. If you guys could see my face, it's soup. I mean, you can see me a little bit. Look how red my face is. Oh. All right, let's do this. This is what I should have done, Barbara. Come in here. Why am I having... There we go. All right. Ta-da! I did it. So basically what I want to do is get this down here where I can stamp or punch this again, and I want it to be small. So I'm going to keep going until I get it. See how I've got it right where it's going to punch right underneath the word loss. Gosh, I hope you guys are following me tonight because I feel like I'm just floundering. Okay, there we go. Got it. And then take off this piece that I put on the back. And look. There you are. See? It's worth it. Isn't that awesome? And it's not that hard. I made it harder than it needed to be, probably because I'm doing a live video. Okay, so there, got that. Now, before I finish, I'm going to take this and I am going to go ahead and roll this into my soft succulent. And I'm just laying it on here and rolling it around so that I have the color all around my saying. There we are. And then on the inside, let's see, hang on. We're not done. I'm going to close this up though because I'll get myself in trouble. So there's that. We're going to use these inks again in a second. All right. Next. All right. Next. Let's put our card together and see what this fun fold looks like. So this paper right here, I'm going to put this cotton paper right here. And so this cotton paper will probably rip if you try to put your adhesive on the paper. All right. So I'm just going to come in here, and I know that it is 4 by 5 1/4, so I'm just going to leave my little quarter edge around putting on my adhesive. Okay, And let's get this down here. Just be careful when you're putting it on, because like I said, when it sticks to this, to your adhesive, it's going to stick to your adhesive. And you can't get it moved around. Alright, so there we go. Got it on there. It is shifted over a little bit, but it's okay. It's a handmade card, right guys? Alright, then we have our designer paper, and we are going to put this on the little section that is cut the same way. So take this, and you're going to have a little bit of white showing, just like that. Okay, there we are. Okay, so you could go lots of different ways with this card. You could do sideways with this fun fold. We are going to take this and do it like this. Our fun fold will be like this right here. Okay, and then it's going to come open like this. So let's go ahead, put this down. And what you want to do is make sure that when this is folded down, let me get up here where I want this to be in the middle of my, oh stop, don't touch. Okay, let's do this. I want this to be in the middle, you know, right here between this piece, with the same amount on both sides, and you probably want it down about 1/4 of an inch, just like that. Kind of in the middle, but see there's a little more space here, because when you close that, that's what you have. It's going to have the same amount on both sides, just like that right there. Okay, we're not done yet. One more thing, Wink of Stella. I want to put some Wink of Stella on here. And I'm going to bring that right in the center where I have I don't know if I can get the shimmer. There's the shimmer, see it? But yeah, I'm going to shimmer my whole peony here. And, but this is a great set if you've got sympathy cards or get well cards that you need to make. This is a wonderful set. Okay, see all that shimmer on that peony? Love it. Okay, Wink of Stella. Got to put that in your little package of all your goodies, right, that you always use. All right, so there's that. Now the last thing we're going to do is we are going to stamp inside, which I should have done beforehand, but you know me, I guess I take risks. We're going to use the Blushing Bride, and I have my big peony, this large one, and let's go ahead and ink that up with Blushing Bride, and then I'm going to stamp it off so that it's going to be light, and I want that on the inside of my card here. So let me see if I can do this. Let's get it right, kind of right there. Stamp that down. Oh, looks good. See, it's nice and light. So got that, and then the last thing is my thoughts are with you, and that's going to go on the inside with our soft succulent. And did you guys know that if you have a hard time pushing these in, you could always open them and use them like this right here, and it works beautiful too. I don't know if I've ever shared that or not, but I just thought I would. And then this is just going to stamp right here, nice, where you can see it right there on your flower. All right, stamping is done. So we have this, and the last touch is our little tag that we made, and we're going to use that gold ribbon. And you know, you guys, I love this zigzag thing, and I hope that you guys have tried it before. I hope that you have seen it enough that you are willing to go ahead and try this fun thing. So basically I just put it just like that, do a loop, and then a loop, and then I cut my piece, and then I will tape it on. There we go. And if you don't have like, you know, Scotch tape, I have I think I might have mentioned this before, but I have added this to my basic stamper kit to keep with me when I'm doing my stamping, just because I love being able to do ribbons and maximize my ribbons that way. All right, so let's get this on here just like that. Turn it over and tape it down. And then I'm going to, whoops. All right, we'll just do this. And we'll use a dimensional to hold that other piece down. Okay. Where's my scissors? There we go. Get that little corner out of my way. Grab some couple dimensionals here. Oh, that's my little ones. And that's little ones. Where's my big ones? There they are. Got a couple packages of minis over here. Okay, let's do that. And let's get another dimensional over here, holding those down. And then this is going to go in that little open space that we have on the front here. Right here. Just like that. And there you are. There is a nice fun fold sympathy card, nice and subtle and soft. And using that peony set, you know, we just don't use it enough. But I just wanted to showcase the paper again so that you could see how easy you can use this paper, even if you don't really care for the stamp set. And think of that way, think outside the box like that on all these sweets and things like that. Mix and match them. That's what, you know, that's the beauty of Stampin' Up, is coordinating all the products together, you know. So now I could add some bling, but because it is a sympathy card and I already have a little bit of shimmer on there and then the gold, I don't think I'm going to put any bling on here. So the card is done. And let's bring all the projects back in so you can see. And then the one last thing that I want to tell you is using this stamp set I mentioned earlier, the Encircled in Warmth. I love this. And I have a little class last minute, and you cannot get the Whimsy paper anymore. So this class will include a little more, let's see, it'll be about a half a package of the Whimsy paper. And this class, here are the cards. 1, 2, that's a special fold. They'll be white inside there. 3, and 4. So there will be 2 of each, 2 kits of each. And you guys, I am offering this class as a really fast little class. It's going to be $20 plus shipping. So you're going to get 8 cards for $20, and it's going to include a half a pack of the paper. All right? So that's only for the December. I'm going to get the cutoff date here. Now, I know I have the other class that's going on, but that won't be shipping until December 14th because it's a not holiday. This one, though, I'm going to have this open. I'm going to put a special host code for this in the description, and I'm going to put it on my website so you can RSVP. But basically, $20. But you have, you know, you can use another set if you like. You know what other set might work that's going to be retiring, because you're not going to be able to get this at the end of the month. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It's the one with all the religious sayings that has long ones and small ones, just like the Encircled in Warmth set. Similar. Okay, but just think about it. If you get this one, this You Warm My Heart, that's a great one for Valentine's Day, you guys. So, I'm going to get you the information on here, so I'm going to post that after I get off of here. But our class for tonight was our 2 little Christmas packages and our card. Get those here where you can see them, just like that. Move this out of the way. I feel like the light is kind of bright, that you can't see the card as pretty as it really is. But there you go. There are, and I can turn it that way too, but I think you can see in the paper, I think that's pretty that way. Anyway, there you go. That's the classes for the projects for tonight. And I hope that you'll be able to try some. For Unto Us. Yes, that's it, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That is the one. It has all different sentiment sayings that would work well with that paper. But because you can't get that paper, and this will be shipping out, this is going to be shipped out next week. I mean, right next week. So this is only going to be a special till Monday for that $20 class. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you up. And let's see here. There we go. So this host code is only for the card kit for December, which will be coming out next week. So I'm going to it'll be another, a different host code for the $20 class and the half a pack of the Whimsy paper. All right? And I'll get that to you. So can you put it in the other end? Shar, I'm not sure what you mean. Tell me what you mean, and I can reply and let you know. But anyway, thank you, ladies. It's just a couple minutes after 8. I appreciate you being here. I hope that you learned something new. I hope that my real-time, this is how it works, I'm not perfect, stamping like everyone else. I hope that you were able to get some ideas and thoughts, and so I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. I will see you, not Monday, excuse me. This month is crazy, because yesterday was just the first. The first Monday of the month, I have in-person stamping. The second Monday of the month, I have my virtual card class, so you see the free card kits you'll get with your purchase of $30 or more in the month of December. So yeah, I'm just messed up with the timing of everything. All right, you guys, I thank you so much. You're such a blessing to be here. I appreciate you taking the time with me, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.